What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing today? Today it is January 17th, Wednesday afternoon, guys. Wednesday afternoon. Wanted to touch base with you guys. Haven't done a video in a while, guys. Two things. One, my iPad was missing for basically a week. My godson, 5 years old, had my iPad in his backpack. Of course, by accident. We have almost a similar iPad, and I guess he mistaken mine for his, and I couldn't find it for the life of me, guys. I couldn't find it for the life of me. So all last week, I was doing all my runs on my phone, okay? And I don't like doing it off my phone because, it's small screen. So, yeah, my iPad, or should I say my mini iPad that I use, man, it's a lot better to view things and to look at it real quick rather than sit there and try and figure out what the hell's going on, coming from my iPhone. So other than that, guys, yeah, that was the reason why last week, and not only that, I can't upload any videos through my phone for some reason. I have no idea why. But yeah, on YouTube, which is what I mean, on YouTube, when I do my videos and whatnot, I can make a file, okay? I can make a file, but I can't upload it. So when I try to upload it, it'll say the file is too big. So rather than sit there and just be frustrated and whatnot, I just decided not to make any videos, for the past couple of days. Now last week, guys, I did finish kind of strong, These were my numbers for last week. This is what I did last week, guys. Or actually, should I say all last week? Now, remember, guys, on Uber and Lyft, right, the days are from Monday through Sunday, right? Monday through Sunday. Well, I work from Sunday through Friday because I don't work on Saturdays. So my days are from Sunday through Friday. So this is what I did last week, guys. On Uber, I did $720.24. On Lyft, I did $487.35. Total of $1,207.59. Tips, guys. Tips, I did very well. I did $172.55. I was online on average of 7 hours and 15 minutes per day, which covered like around 76 trips. When you do all the math, all the shits and giggles, that comes around $25.15 per hour if you want to go ahead and slice it down to the minimum. So yeah, guys, last week was somewhat okay. I have done better in the past, but you know what? 1,200, guys, 1,200, 7 hours, average. You know what? Can't complain, guys. Can't complain one bit, okay? Despite what some of the guys out there saying that, Uber and Lyft are trash or whatever, you give me another job that I can make $1,200 in 1 week, working an average of, I think it was like 43 hours, okay? 43 hours in 6 days, But yeah, you give me another job, guys, that I can make that much money, as well as, call the shots, as in like what time I want to go in, what time I want to get off, and even if I want to go in for that particular day. So, but overall, guys, yeah, last week was a pretty good week for me. Like I said, it was $1,200. Tips was $172. I had some great tips throughout the week. I had a $20 tip here. I had a $15 tip there that I recall. Now, last Monday, guys, we did have the National Football Championship, college championship in town. But you know what, guys? I did not go anywhere near Reliant Stadium. What I did do is go around some of the local bars that had watch parties, okay? And I did pick up some people that came in as well as they were leaving for the game. So I did do that. But as in like be around Reliant Stadium to pick up passengers coming and going, no, because I just knew that traffic was going to be a shit show, so to speak. So, but yeah, overall, and then we also had some bad weather come in last Monday night, late Monday night. Had some hail come in. Trying to think, some bad winds come in, but I still was out there. Now Wednesday night was a little bit crazier, so I only stayed out for like 4 hours, guys. So these numbers could have been better. But yeah, so Tuesday night, guys, you know what? Rather than to go through all the hoops and hollers of the bad weather, I just went ahead and just called it in for that Tuesday night. So But yeah, overall, guys, I mean, last week was pretty good for me. I'm not going to complain. You know, now, guys, this past weekend I didn't work. This past weekend, I didn't work Sunday night. We took my son back to school this past Sunday, or should I say Friday night. Take it back. We left early Saturday morning. Okay, we left early Saturday morning, and then we came back late Sunday afternoon. The reason why we wanted to get in before a certain time is because we had some bad weather come in, and it's still cold, guys. It's still cold. But we had some bad weather come in past couple of days. Now, before you guys run and drop in a fetal position and start laughing at us down in the South, guys, we're not prepared for weather like this. Okay, we're not prepared for icy conditions and road conditions, whatever. I guess taxpayers or tax naysayers or whatever you want to call it, people behind closed doors, I think they feel that our tax money can go to a better resource, as in like better schools, safety, and maybe even, I don't know what you want to call it, but to do, tech stop, prepare for issues like this, that's only going to hit us for small periods of time. I guess they feel like it's not a need, which, I honestly, I agree, but sometimes I feel like they can do a better preparation for things like this. Now, check this out, guys. Check this out. This freeway is the freeway that exits my area, and I live basically 2 minutes away from this exit. Okay, this is the exit, basically going to my neighborhood. Okay, this is this picture right here. Okay, those railroad tracks, guys, to the left. Okay, to the left. I live right down the street from this exit. Okay. And this is how the streets were, okay? I mean, all the streets around Houston this past Monday, as well as a little bit yesterday morning, were like this, all right? Now, crews were out icing the roads, throwing sand and ice and whatnot. They did their best, but you know what, guys? Here in the South, guys, we're not prepared for stuff like this. So when it hits us hard and it hits us quick, all right? Now, I know some of you guys up north are laughing at us, whatever you want to call it. But you know what? Once you guys come down here for the summer, when we have 115, almost 120 degree heat, and let's see how you guys pan out. So, let's turn the tables, guys. Let's turn the tables, So when it gets cold down here, guys, it hits us pretty good. Okay, it hits us pretty good. So, I didn't work Sunday night. I didn't work Monday night, and I worked just a little bit last night just to get a taste on how the roads were. And even the roads last night, guys, some of them were still kind of ugly. So you know what? I didn't even work that much last night. So, but other than that, guys, it is what it is. Right now, it's 42 degrees. The sun is out. It's nice and cool. All right. But once the sun goes down, it's going to get chilly again. All right. It's going to get chilly again. So with that being said, guys, these past couple of days here in Houston, as well as other areas, San Antonio, Austin. But we got the blunt end of it, okay? We got the blunt end of it. This is just ice. It's been sitting there. There's footage around town that, cars are slipping and sliding and, accidents left and right. I mean, there's like over 300 accidents reported this past Monday, because people are not being careful. They're speeding, or basically they're taking curves. And you're talking about nice vehicles just slamming into walls and whatnot. So, we even had an overturned 18-wheeler block one of the freeways on Monday. So like I said, Houston, is not prepared for stuff like this. So, like I said, I think that the people who make the decisions on where our tax money goes, I feel like they think that money can go on, to better places, as in like maybe better schools, safety, procedures and safety precautions and whatever you want to call it, which basically I highly agree, but, this was a freeze that we knew about within probably almost like a couple of days in advance. So, I think they could have been better prepared, but you know what? It is what it is, guys. It happens, But another thing, guys, one of my subscribers or a viewer asked me a certain question, and they asked me what kind of video or what kind of app do I use to do my clips. All right, and it's an easy app, guys. First, I thought it was a feature that our phones and our devices have, but no, actually, it's a feature. And the feature I'm talking about is going to be this right here. Okay, it's called DU Recorder. All right, it's called DU Recorder. What you want to do is go to your Apple store. All right, go to your Apple store, and let me see if I can find my Apple store. Like Hector says up there, like he does his or whatever he does, his noise. I'm doing the Jeopardy one, doing the little do. This right here, this DC recorder. Okay, it's a free app, guys. It's a free app. All right. Go ahead and download it. And when you download it, all right, then you go to your settings. Go to your settings and go to your control center. Make sure it's in your top 4. All right, where it says screen recording. All right. Make sure it's placed right there. All right. So when you download it and then you go ahead and put it in your top 4, the way you would do it is basically when you're ready to record, the top corner right here on the right hand side, the top corner where it says 88% on battery, that red flashing light, go ahead and down screen it, okay? And then it's going to come up, all right? You got the bell, you got the alarm, you got the timer, and then you got that blinking light, okay? When you're not recording, guys, this will be completely white, all right? It'll just show like a circle. What you want to do is when you're ready to record, all right, when you're ready to record, you're going to hold it down for about 1 second, okay? 1 second. And it's going to start blink. Well, it's going to tell you, in fact, let me do this real quick, guys. All right, guys. What you want to do is when you hold it down for a split second, all right, this is going to pop up. It's going to count down. It's going to count 3, 2, 1. All right, see where it says photos? It's going to give you an option where you want to save your videos. It's going to tell you want to save it on your emails, do you want to save it on your files, or do you want to save it on your photos? You want to save it on your photos because that's where all your videos are going to be stored at, all right? Also, right there where it says stop recording, first, before you start recording, it's going to say start recording. You're going to hold that down, and that's where your 3, 2, 1 is going to come into play, all right? Down here where it says microphone on, make sure that is turned red, okay? All right, I turned it back on. All right, make sure it's turned red, because if it's gray and you start talking and whatnot, you're not going to be able to hear nothing, or at least your viewers are not going to be able to hear nothing. They're just going to be seeing what's shown on the screen. All right, to tap it away, you tap it 2 times, and then of course you can do whatever you want. You can just bring up stuff, whatever, back and forth. Whatever you do on the screen, guys, is going to be recording, obviously. All right. Now, also, guys, and let me show you something real quick. All right, that's the video I just showed you. All right, see, this is how it's going to look. All right, see how it's just completely white? You're going to hold that down for about a good second. All right, and it's going to turn red, and it's going to be a countdown, 3, 2, 1, and then make sure that microphone is turned red so you can go ahead and record the audio, whatever you have to say. Also, and the way you want to also finish it is on the top right. You see it? When you're finished recording, okay, what you want to do is tap it, or at least hold it down for a split second. That, guys, I mean, this is a pretty simple app to use. First, I thought it was an application that we had to our phone, but it's not. It's a free app. All you have to do is download it, like I was telling you. Go down to your control center, make sure it's in your top 4, okay. And then, but yeah, now understand, guys, the longer your video is, the longer it takes to save. All right. If your video is only like 3 seconds long, then it's going to save pretty quick. But if your video is like maybe 30 seconds, it's going to take around 15 minutes to kick back and saying your video is now saved. So, and then these are all my videos right here. All right. This is where you want it to be saved. Okay. On your files. All right. Okay, these are all the videos or things that I've done in the past, okay? But yeah, like I said, I mean, it's pretty simple, guys, to use. It's nothing major, It took me a while to finally figure this out, but I mean, it's an easy application, It's an easy application to use. So it took me a while to find this one out, because some of them you do have to purchase and whatnot. So, but this one's free. All you do is go to your Apple Store, look up or search DU Recorder. It's right there. Like I said, it's that orange one right there. But overall, guys, I mean, yeah, this is what I use, you know. And then to make my videos, you know, I use KeyMaster. You know, KeyMaster is pretty simple to use also. So, but if you have any questions, guys, if you have any questions, you know, please let me know. I'll definitely answer them as soon as I can. But yeah, I got my iPad back, guys. I'm gonna go back out on the road. You know, last night I kind of went out just to test the streets, you know. But it seems like everything's back down to normal, so to speak. So yeah, tonight back on the road, guys, and go ahead and do a full video tonight. Okay, so I'll talk to you guys later.